Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Alf here with another video. In this video today, we're doing another live stream. We're going to get started here in just a second. I just got to get everything ready to go. I've got a joystick that's plugged in. I got pedals, I got headphones, got a microphone, got a telephone, and I'm just trying to just get this all squared away here. I did want to start talking so people know that, you know, this isn't just like dead air here. Alright, I got like wires all over. This is such a disaster here. The wires are caught in the pedals. Oh my. Hold on a second. Alright, so this is good to go. This should be doing something. Hold on just a second here. Let me see. There's a big blue message in the chat. It says NT $30. Did somebody give me 30? If somebody donated, thank you very much for that ahead of time. I have no idea. I can't make heads or tails out of that. And why is there no sound? Why is there no sound in this stupid thing? Game audio. Okay, in the stream there's sound. Let me check my speakers. Is that okay? That's just me talking. That's not really what we're going for here. It's probably because this thing isn't making any noise. Let me see. If we start up this plane, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Except X-Plane's not making any noise. Why would that be? What if I got a different plane? Let me see if I got a different plane. What'll happen here? This isn't it. We're just getting the thing set up. What do we got here? We got quite the fleet. Do we have... Just give me the 737. Okay, let's go ahead and start that. There we go. I just want to make sure the sound's working before we do get started here. All right. Okay. Why is there's just no sound. There's none at all. All right, hold on a minute. This is good. That's headphones from the looks of it. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me just tune this up 1 second. Alright, so we're back here. I'm just waiting to see if there's sound. Nothing there. Nothing doing here. Looks like there should be. Oh, damn this thing. Oh my god, I hate this friggin' thing. Alright, yeah, sounds, enable sounds, master, all this stuff's turned up. Why is this just happening now? It never did this before. All right, I'm gonna have to shut it off for a second and come back on once I figure this out. 1 sec. Alright, so we're back up now. Let's see if there's sound. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with this. I want to say thanks to somebody for donating here. CrazyMan0416 in the meantime. Thank you very much for your generosity. So I'm hoping that this has sound now. This hasn't been a problem before. It was a problem because I had to update my drivers and it screws it all up. I don't know why. I'd like to just have a stream where everything just works. You know what I mean? You just turn it on. You just do it. It just flies. That would really be nice. So here we go. It's loading. Loading on up here. Yeah, I hear sound. There's some sound. I can hear the sound. Listen to that. Alright, so that's working. Alright, guys. Hey, guys. What's going on? Alf here with another video. In this video today, we're doing a live stream. Except today, we're going to be doing a different live stream. It's not GTA. It's not Madden. It's X-Plane. So a long time ago, X-Plane used to be one of my favorite games to play. One of my favorite things. And on my channel, a long time ago, back when I was first starting my channel, first few years that I had my channel, I did a lot of X-Plane. And I... over time did less of it because it doesn't run very well. It just doesn't work. And so X-Plane 11 came out. I had no free. It came out like last year, but it was a beta, and then the full thing came. Who knows what the hell it is? It might not even be out yet. I mean, it's still a beta, or it's not, or I don't really care. It's here. So we got it here, and so I stopped playing for a while because it really does not. The performance is really bad with X-Plane, but it seems like they kind of fixed it. I've got a much better PC now. Runs a lot better, and it's one of the few games that I, enjoy, or it's a simulator. I don't know. I like planes. That's kind of a hobby of mine. It's, like a lot of, when I was a kid, I liked planes. Like some kids like trains and stuff like that. I just always was into the planes, and I like going on planes. I was on a plane a few days ago. Really, if you look at my channel, whenever I do an X-Plane video, it's probably because I was just on an airplane, in real life, and so that gets me thinking about flying planes because it's fun and all that. So that's kind of what it is. So we're just gonna be flying here today. This is Los Angeles International Airport. This is a Boeing 737, but I would prefer to use this this A320neo that I have because it costs a lot of money, and we're gonna try to use it. And it's an A320. The other thing to point out, well, first of all, let's just see if it works. Let's not count the chickens before they hatch, if you know what I mean. Blow this thing up here. Come on. You got it. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. All right. So we'll go. Yeah, here we go. All right. So this is it. Here is a A320neo JetBlue livery. Let me go ahead and start this sucker up.
Starting engine 1.
By the way, I just want to point out at the beginning of the video, if you like those channels where they just set up a fake plane for like 4 hours, this isn't the channel for you. I just want to put that out there right now. I know there's these flight simulator channels where somebody just sits there like this. I'll show you, like with the cockpit, and they just play like Nintendo DS in the cockpit for like I don't even know what the hell these people are doing. They're in here like punching in coordinates and like setting up. I don't know. They're like I don't know what they do. In these videos, there's like 4-hour live streams where people sit here and they just turn buttons and they set switches. I don't know what the hell. I don't know who's watching that for 4 hours, but we're not doing any of that. Let me tell you right now. We're just backing this sucker up and taking off. That's really what we're doing here. So this is it's an A320neo. It's got a JetBlue livery, which is probably not installed properly, which is why it's all shiny. I've never seen a JetBlue plane with a shiny fuselage like this. American Airlines used to have these shiny fuselages way back when, like 1990s, like Home Alone, aerial view of American Airlines, like a DC-10, with shiny. But anyways, they used to be like that. I've never seen a JetBlue with shiny, so the livery is not on 100% correct. But screw it. This is going to be one of those ghetto live streams you've ever seen. I'm telling you, right? Like, if you think that the GTA ones are up there, like, we're real, like, there's a whole checklist here you're supposed to do. Screw that. We're backing up like it's like a Honda Accord. It's taking off. That's what we're doing here with this thing. It may or may not work. We may or may not land. We don't know what's going to happen, but let's start with fun. So I just want to, point that out there. If you want to see me do a checklist and like have a textbook and go through it, I don't even know what the hell this stuff does. But if you want to see that, that's a different channel. That's not what we do here. We fly planes and we have fun. That's really what we do here on the channel. So like I said, it's an A320neo JetBlue livery. So the flight we're going to be doing today, we are at Los Angeles International Airport, which is like the basis of every flight simulator video, Hollywood movie, and action TV movie ever made. I don't know what it is. Like every movie at some point ever is LAX. Whatever. So we're here because what I wanted to do is I want to have a short flight. So I'm thinking about short flights, within the U.S. because I've got the U.S. scenery. I feel like I've got all the scenery. All of it. But when, this isn't going to be hours long. I'm not one of those people, as I mentioned. I'm going to go to the cockpit because it's quieter. You can hear me. What was it? Oh, yeah. So I want to have a short flight. So I'm thinking about what short flights are there. in the U.S. that like aren't stupid short. You know what I mean? Like nobody's going from you know, like airports because like you know it's like nobody's going from like Teterboro to JFK. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of ridiculous. It's not really real. But you know, I kind of want to have like a realistic one. So I was thinking, all right, well, there's you know, there's LAX to San Francisco. There's what else? There's Orlando to Miami. There's Boston to New York. And I was thinking, well, those are kind of already done. You know, I don't know. Those, I just wasn't feeling those. And then I thought we can do, because this is inspired by a real flight that I'm trying to do here. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see the tweet. I think I tweeted it yesterday. Somebody says game volume too high. I can't hear you. Let me go ahead and dial that back for you. There you go, Chief. Tell me how that is. So I was tweeting at JetBlue yesterday because I want to do, I want to fly to Las Vegas from New York because they have the JetBlue's first class. It's called Mint. That's what they call it. It's basically, it's just JetBlue's first class. And so I want to fly first class to Las Vegas and like go to the casinos. I want to go to that pawn shop. You know that TV show, like that Pawn Stars show. I want to go there. Anyway, so I just turned the sound on there so I know how that is. So yeah, so I want to do that, and so I was kind of asking them like which, because they don't have first class on all their flights, and they said like, you know, JFK to you know, like LA or Las Vegas, they have that. And so I was just thinking like, well, that could be a good flight to do here, is to go from LAX to Las Vegas. It's like a 40-minute flight in real. Well, it's a simulator, so it's gonna be the same thing here. So I thought let's just do a video of that because that's what I want to do. So I'm thinking I have to do, and you're welcome to change the sound. Yeah, anytime the sound's not right, just let me know, and I can fix it. So yeah, so it looks like what I have to do. I have to go to like San Francisco, first class, and then get on a plane and coach, and then fly to Las Vegas the rest of the way. I don't know whether, because they only have first class on certain flights. There's really not a lot of first class anymore, I noticed. But anyways, that's a flight I'm going to be on. I was looking at the prices of that last night. And so that gave me the idea, let's do that next plane, because it's a nice short flight. So that's what we're going to be doing here. And let's go ahead and get the show on the road. So as I mentioned, checklists, screw all that. We're doing, this is a ghetto live stream here. We are just literally throwing caution to the wind. So as you can see here, it's got the chocks under the wheels. I can show you my different views that I have with this thing. Actually, no, that's on my 737. I don't think I have the custom view set on the A320neo. But anywho, what we're gonna have to do is go ahead and file our flight plan here. So we're leaving LAX. I don't know what that code is for Las Vegas. Let me see. Google that thing. I know it's the McCarran Airport in Las Vegas, and that's the name of it. Las Vegas Airport. And by the way, while you're all here in the live stream, I want to tell you something. A few days ago, you know, at the beginning of the stream, I said every time I go on a plane, I think about X-planes. I like planes because they're cool. And so, you know, kind of, gives me the nostalgia to make plane videos. I was on a plane a few days ago. I got to go to the White House in Washington. It was really cool. It was a really cool trip. I got to go there, and I made a vlog of it. I got to edit it and upload it and do all that. I'm also working on making a second channel, if not a third channel. So I'm going to have a vlog channel. So I'm going to be moving all the vlogs onto that channel for people that want to see that. But the real main events, the real main video that's going to be on there is a few days ago. I was at the White House. I got to meet some people there. Got to go inside the White House, check it all out. Very, very cool trip, very cool experience. And I made a vlog of that in Washington, D.C. So I will be making a video of that and trying to get it out. Well, I already have the video. I just have to edit it and upload it and all that. But it was really cool. You just go and well, first of all, you got to know people to get in, and you go and you can walk through it. You can ask the Secret Service questions. You can see the rooms, and it's all pretty cool getting to do that. And I went and had like steak after. That's the other thing I noticed about Washington D.C. It's government buildings, office buildings, and steakhouses. That's all this. It was very weird. But anyway, so I'll have that vlog coming out. Anyway, let's get the show on the road here with this stupid thing. Let's see what we're doing. All right, McCarran Airport. Yeah, that's it. The code is LAS, so it's either going to be KLAS. We'll try that first. Yeah, okay, so it's taking that one. It wasn't taking the other ones. We're saying those are invalid. KLAS is taking that en route altitude. Well, let's see, 30,000 feet is pretty standard, but that's, this isn't a very, we're not going that great of a distance. So I'll go with 20,000 feet. Here we go. Route, no, we're not doing that crap. All right, so flight plan is filed. Check. Somebody says, what will your second channel be called? I'm still working on that. I'll let you know when I come up with it. So anyways, all right, so we filed our flight plan. This is the part here in previous versions of X-Plane, like X-Plane 10 and stuff like that, they never had this. So this air traffic control, I used to have this app that I had to pay a subscription for that gave you the codes. It was a ridiculous thing, but now they finally have this here. I'm so glad to see that. So we need KLAX ground control, I believe. And we're just gonna keep doing this until it gives me what I want. It's not tuning them for me, so we're actually going to have to tune that ourselves. KX ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein. Alright, I'll stop singing. That'd be nice if we could play that in here. Oh, look at that! So right now, my flight pedals that I use, which they've basically been footrests under my desk for the last 3 years because I never really use them. I have my feet on them right now, and look at that. It's moving. Look at that.
Park brake off.
Park brake. No, put that park brake on. What are you doing?
On.
Idiot. All right, so we need the ground control. It's Major Tom to get our frequency here, 121.65. But that's not it. We need nav 1 or VHF. It's one of these goes up to that. Where the hell is it? Oh my god. Where's the autopilot on this thing? Where's the FD switch? We might just use our 737 to do this with. All right, so flight director. I think I can figure this out. Most of my experience is with the 737, and then with the A320 and X-Plane 10. All right, so we need. Is it this one? Oh, there we go. That's the one. 121.65. That's what we want. No, we don't. We want. This is a finicky thing here because I want to just. Like tenths and hundredths of a megahertz. That's what we really need to adjust, and that's what this little circle here gets smaller, and then you can tune it more carefully. There we go. That's how you do it. There we go. 121.65. Go ahead and switch that to active. There we go. Beautiful, gorgeous. So that should be good to go. And then. Okay, so auto-tune recommended frequency. That's what I wanted. I'm sick of time on this thing. I thought that was in here. Alright, so we got that. That's good to go. Now we need to go up here to, let's go ahead and zoom out. Going cross-eyed looking at this thing. Air traffic control. Okay, that's the same thing as the return key. Clearance delivery. Okay, so request altimeter.
Alpha 320 Kilo Lima Alpha X-ray altimeter 2992.
2992 sounds good to me. Had no idea what the hell that means. We're gonna have to set our altimeter somewhere with this thing. I know it's in here. Can we put some AC on in this thing? I can hear it. Oh, all right. How do we set our altimeter? If you got any ideas, let me know, because I really don't do a whole lot of this. I mean, like, I know how to do basic stuff, but this, I don't think I've ever done this in X-Plane 11. It's always been in X-Plane 10 and earlier. X-Plane 9 had good air traffic control. I just remember it worked really well then. So, anywho, we gotta find, where is it? We're looking for an altimeter. Where is she? Stupid thing. Oh, we have to read it back.
Kilo Lima Alpha X-ray altimeter 2992 Alpha 320.
Apparently we have a lady pilot from the sounds of it. All right. Heck is this thing? All right. Floodlight. That's not. We don't need that. VHF, VH. There's a way to have it just show the things you can use. There we go. Click regions. There we go. That narrows it down for me. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Engines. No. What do we just do? Put that back to normal. No. Go back. There you go. No. Normal. Normal. There you go. Rudder trim. We don't need that. Engines. We're not touching that. Somebody said, what plane are you in? This is an A320neo. welcome aboard to everybody. Thought I'd throw that out there. I didn't know what to call this video, so I called it, like live stream exclamation points and where we're flying. They came up with the idea to call it "Come Fly With Me" because it's like we're all flying together, and it's also like it's like a Frank Sinatra song, like "Fly Me to the Moon" or "Fly." I don't know what it is. Like I said, try using the number keyboard on the. I like how we're all clueless with this. All right, here it is. Here, we'll try using this. 29902 is the altimeter. 2992. There you go. Flight plan. No. Alright, screw that. We're just not doing it. That's what we're going to do. We're just gonna keep going. Alright, request. I told you, it's a ghetto live stream. If you want to see me, you know, set up a plane for 4 hours, that's a different channel. Request clearance.
Alpha 320, cleared IFR to Kilo, Lima, Alpha, Sierra, as filed. Maintain flight level 200, Squawk 4702.
So I believe the flight level is whatever they say, like what like 1,000. So say 200, they're saying 20,000. That's how that works. So anyway, we're just keep going here. We're going to read back to the transmission.
Cleared IFR to Kilo, Lima, Alpha, Sierra, as filed. Maintain flight level 200, Squawk 4702, Alpha 320.
Alright, I just had to listen to my own stream there. It is loud outside the cockpit. Alright, so we just got our clearance. What's our clearance? Go ahead and request taxi. There's our taxi.
Runway 25 right. Taxi via Charlie, 1 Bravo.
Spectacular.
Runway 25 right.
Alright, there we go. So we're clear to back this sucker up. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this little menu here, handy dandy menu, and we're going to go to the ground menu, and we're going to get our pushback, which is the tow. We're going to call the tow. We're going to shut the brake off. At this time, park brake is off. It should be going off here in a second.
Alpha 320,
go ahead and
runway
read that
25
back.
right. Taxi via Charlie, 1 Bravo. Hold short of runway 25 right.
Alright, read that back.
Runway 25 right.
Go ahead and
Taxi
turn that
via
brake off.
Charlie, 1 Bravo.
Park brake
Hold short
off.
of
Park brake
25 right. Alpha 320.
Just did it. Why isn't it doing it now? I have this, so this is a button on my yoke that I have set to adjust this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Come
Park
on.
brake off. Park brake on.
No, I want to shut it off. Okay, we hit it once. Alright, we're hitting it again. Stupid thing. Alright, go to this. So this is our yoke here, and we hit the button. We have this set to toggle brakes, max effort. Maybe that's not what it wants. Change this to toggle auto brakes. I tried this yesterday, and auto brakes worked a lot better. By the way, I made an X-Plane landing video that came out today. It's got like 14 views on it. I want to know why that is. I'm not making that up. I'm pretty sure that's how many it has. I put it in a different category, so that might have done it, but that is disappointing nonetheless. Which is why I did this stream, because I know people like X-Plane, which is why I was kind of surprised at that. Toggle auto brakes. All right, so we just changed that to do that, and it's still not doing jack. It is still just not doing jack here. Come on. So you can see the little thing here. I'll show you with the mouse where it says park. That's what it needs to adjust. It doesn't. It's just not doing that. It's not turning that on or off for some reason. What if I make it a different button? No, that's not the menu. We want this. There we go. Toggle auto brakes. Yeah. That should be doing it. Toggle brakes, max effort.
Park brake off. Park brake on.
See, eventually it says off and then it goes right back on. Tried holding it, that didn't do it. Somebody said here they've never heard of X-Plane before. So just out of curiosity, so which flight simulators have you heard of? I know there's Prepare 3D, which works even worse than X-Plane. It used to be really X-Plane was the only one. Flight Simulator X is also popular. Flight Simulator X, the one a lot of people use, came out in 2004. People are still using this thing because they never made another one. But there's all these mods that keep it going. But anyways, I prefer X-Plane. All right, we're using
Park brake on.
No, it's, why does it keep going back on? Stupid friggin' thing. I'm hitting the button. You can't see it, but I'm hitting the button on the yoke. It's just not doing it. Can we do it manually? It's like down here, right? Speed brake. That's not what we want. My speed brake is this thing here.
Spoilers full.
See that adjusting with those retracted. Where is the stupid brake? Where is it?
Park brake off.
Okay,
Park
it's right
brake
here.
on.
This is it here. Let's turn it off. Okay, so the plane's just not letting me do it. That's what
Park
it is.
brake off. Park brake on.
So the plane's turning it back on, so it's not even the button. All right, we're gonna go ahead and back up from the gate here with our little tow thing here. There we go. Let's
Park
go.
brake off.
And it's showing. All right, so when you're using the tow, the plane does it itself. That's what it is. So we're gonna steer this tow. I'm using these buttons right here to back this plane up.
November 01 X-ray, Papa, runway 25 right, taxi via Alpha
That's
1
us here.
Alpha Foxtrot, hold short of runway 25
Back up straight
left.
now.
Runway
We're gonna tell the tow
25
to
right,
pound
taxi
sand.
via
That's good
Alpha
here.
1 Alpha Foxtrot, hold short of 25 left.
Park brake
November
on.
01 X-ray, Papa.
All right, thanks, tow. You checking with the controller? Not yet. All right, it's also going to do that. We just told the tow to pound sand. Getting some good frames per second. So the tow just backed us up there. We probably should have like loaded this with luggage and done all the stuff you're supposed to do, but well, you know, like I said, this isn't the channel where we set up fake plans for 4 hours. All right, let's go ahead and use our engines. We'll start taxiing here. Come on. You can do it. The brake on.
Park brake off.
Alright, there we go. I just shut it off. Turn those engines down. I don't go too fast. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to follow the arrows to where air traffic control tells us to go. So yeah, you can see there's other planes here. So this airport here actually comes with X-planes. So one of the major complaints with every flight simulator ever is that there's no scenery. You have to pay for all the scenery. Now, I personally, outside of, you know, like certain planes I like and some scenery I just have to have for whatever reason, I do not buy add-ons for X-Plane or flight simulator. I'm not paying for them. Because you think about it, you pay all this money for the flight simulator, right? Let's speed this thing up. But then there's so many glaring problems with it that you then need to pay for a bunch of add-ons to make it work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe in that. So kind of whatever it is, it is. So I'm just trying not to taxi too fast here. Listening to myself, checking how the sound is. I'm going to turn that down there. Down to 21, so it's down another 5 decibels. There we go. Try to just be straight. I haven't been looking at the screen, that's why we're going a little bit crooked. So periodically you have to keep checking in with the air traffic control, otherwise it says you weren't listening. Oh, look at all the birds! Hopefully there's no bird strike. I don't want any, there we go. That's us, right?
Tower on 133.9er.
Is that us?
Contact tower on
Nope.
133.9er, November 01 X-ray, Papa.
Hey, look, there's the old American Airlines in silver that I was telling you about. Look at that. So anyways, while we're taxiing here, because as you can see, we've got quite a way to go, you ever go to an airport and just see all these other airlines and wonder who the hell is flying on those? You know what I mean? I was driving to the parking garage for the terminal. It's like, you know, Terminal 1, Terminal 2, Terminal 3. And the signs give you a list of all the airlines at each terminal. There's some nonsense airlines out there. Like I saw, oh, look at that. Look at that car that was, oh, and it just disappeared. There's just a car coming out of nowhere there. There's a car floating in the air. Here comes another car. It's just driving onto the runway. No regard. But anyway, so I'm driving around, and it was like, you know, I'm making these up. But, you know, there's airlines like, you know, like, I don't know, like Air, you know, whatever. I kind of have to come up with an example now. I don't know, like Air Alaska. Like, that's one. Like, who's taking Air Alaska? Or you know, like Air, I don't know, I'm just making up stupid names. But, you know, like Air, I don't know. You get the idea. There's just a lot of airlines that's, and we're going too slow. Because, you know, there's United, there's JetBlue, there's British Airways, there's Emirates, there's,
03 X-ray, Papa, runway 2.
there's all of those, and you just see these signs for airlines I've never heard anybody take. Is that us? Still not us.
Runway 25 left.
Runway 25 right. Taxi via Alpha.
So anytime the sound isn't right, let me know. I can adjust it. I've got the control right here. So right now I'm not even using the yoke. I'm using my pedals to steer the sucker.
03 X-ray, Papa.
Oh yeah, I just realized I don't even have to move the pedals. I can just kind of step on one side and that changes. Kind of like driving a tank. Somebody asked if I've ever played DayZ. I have, and I don't like it. Well, it's not that I don't like it. It's those really realistic games. They're not fun. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to fill up a helicopter with gas. That's not. It's a little bit much. A little bit over the top. Yeah, so my pedals work really well here for steering. I don't want to be going too fast. So we're just going to stay at this speed here. I don't know how long this flight shouldn't be that long. It's like, I've heard people say, like in real life, that it's like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So, alright, let's go ahead and slow this sucker down. Just turn my brake on there.
Park brake off. Park brake on. Park brake off.
Alright, there we go. Keep that park brake off. I'm really hesitant going around this corner here because I don't want to wipe out. It's like driving a tank, so I'm going to use my right pedal here to turn to the right. Also, by the way, if you'd like to help support my channel, I want to say thanks to somebody who used Super Chat a little bit ago. Thank you very much for that. You can help support my channel with Super Chat. If you donate there, we'll shout you out. Also, if you go to, you can donate for free by going to the Gawkbox link in the description below, gawkbox.com/AlphaWhiskeySix. Donate there for free by just like watching a video or checking out one of the games. Also, there's a Patreon link. So Super Chat, Gawkbox, Patreon, all sorts of ways you can help support my channel. I'll give you a shout out if you'd be so generous. This thing's beeping here. We're gonna shut that off. I'm sick of hearing that. Here we go. Come on, speed it up.
Park brake on. Park brake off.
Shut the park brake off there. Come on, go. Why is it this slow? There we go. Okay, that's a little bit more steering. There we go. Probably the most convenient way to donate is probably Super Chat, because I saw somebody did that earlier, so I don't know, just pointing that out there. Alright, there we go. This thing's really finicky with these controls, it really is. Here we go. Getting the... No, where are you going? See, I took my eyes off the screen, that's what happens. I'm gonna shut this stupid thing off here. Go. So it hasn't asked me to check in with the tower or do anything here. Any other traffic? I also tweeted at JetBlue, if you check my Twitter account. We were getting ready to take off, and there was like 10 planes lined up. So I said, "What do statues and this plane have in common?" And I said, "They don't move." They didn't answer.
Alpha 320. Contact tower.
Alright, that's gotta be me, right?
3.9er.
Contact tower on 133.9er. Alpha.
Alright, let me hit the brakes here.
On.
So 133.9er. There we go. So it already tuned that for me. Checking with controller. There we go. That makes that a lot more convenient.
320.
Park brake off.
There we go.
Alpha 320. Fly heading 250. Runway 25 right. Clear for takeoff.
Alright, so it just cleared us for takeoff. So we have the sky here. So a lot of planes, a lot of times, they just roll onto the runway and gun it. I don't like to do that. But, screw it. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here.
320. Fly heading 250. Runway 25 right. Clear for takeoff.
There we go. We're clear. I'm going to read that back.
Heading 250, runway 25 right. Clear for takeoff.
Go ahead and take off.
320.
Slowly pull back on the stick here.
November 03.
Slow and steady does it. Don't want to straight the tail.
Right. Hold short of runway 25 right.
Up 25 right. Hold short of 25 right. November.
Come on, get up there. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. We're up. Put the gear away. Now, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Put the flaps down. There we go. We're good. Up and away.
320. Contact center around 133.2.
There we go. I just want to go ahead and pause this for a second. I want to adjust the camera. Go up with the camera. There we go. There we go. Just can see a little bit better now. All right, resume. All right, so it just told me to contact.
Contact center on 133.2.
Told me to contact Las Vegas here. Actually, no, that's actually the area of Los Angeles. Checking with controller.
Center Alpha 320.
Alpha 320 Kilo Lima Alpha X-ray altimeter 2992. Alpha 320 squawk 4702.
Alright, let's go ahead and read that back.
702 Alpha 320.
Alright, so I believe we're good now. I do want to turn on view, show 3D
Alpha
flight model.
320 squawk 4702.
No, that's not what I want to see. You see the flight path? No, I don't want to see that. Why is it,
Alpha 320
There we go.
squawk 4702.
That's just showing me where I've been. I want to see where I'm supposed to go. No, turn that off. Turn it off. There we go. Alright. What does it want? Read back transmission.
320 squawk 4702.
Speed is not okay for next flat position. Speed is not okay for next flat position.
Squawk 4702 Alpha 320.
Alpha 320 squawk 4702.
Alright, so this squawk business is starting to get to be a bit much here. Let's check out Squawk 4702. So I'm pretty sure that's what it wants the, what do you call it? The transponder to be set to. 4702. And where would we do that? Forget it, we're not doing that. Alright, let's keep going. I think what I actually want to do, if I have my map here, go ahead and pause this thing. We have our sectional. So we are in, this is LA right here, and then Las Vegas is out this way. I'll try following it for a while. And if it starts to be annoying, then we'll just kind of fly manually there. So buttons, I guess.
320 squawk 4702.
Alright, it keeps telling me to do that. We gotta figure out what that is. So squawk 4702. What does that mean? X-plane squawk. I'm Googling this here. Here we go. Okay, so it's the transponder is what we need to set here. That's what I thought it was. Is this it here? Where would that thing be? If you got any ideas, feel free to let me know. Looking for a transponder. Where is it? That's not it there. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to Google that too. Alright, so let's see here. X-plane. Set transponder. I told you, we're not setting up planes for 4 hours. We're just doing this like old school here. Alright, here we go. Setting... Okay, here we go. There's a video that shows him. Go watch somebody else's video on how to set a transponder. Oh, wait, this video's from 2005. Holy crap. Well, it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, here we go. So this shows you how to do it. Yeah, it's still not showing you how to set the transponder. Is the thing with 1200 in it is what somebody said here. So we're looking for something that says 1200. Oh, okay, so this thing here. Yeah, it's, I thought that's what it is, because I know this is autopilot, this is the radio, so I thought this must be the transponder. And you're right. All right, let's set this thing here. 4702. All right, there you go. That do what they wanted? Guess we'll find out.
Squawk 4702.
Here we go, Squawk 4702.
320.
Alright, so I just set that for them. And they haven't told me again, so that must have done it. Request altimeter, is that what we should do next?
Alpha 320 Kilo Sierra Mike Oscar. Altimeter 2992.
2992. Alright, so what should that be? Alright, maybe we should set the autopilot, perhaps? Alright, let's go ahead. Flight director's on. ILS, we're not landing yet. We don't need that. Altimeter. Let's set this thing here. Oh, man, see, I know how to do this a lot easier in the 737. That's good, good. Keep that on.
Autopilot 1, cross-check.
Okay, that's good. How do I set the altimeter, though? There we go. Now the other way. Go the other way with it. Come on! We're getting there. Why is that not adjusting? Let me turn it down. It's not letting me turn it up. Come on, turn. Tune. Go. Oh, man, this stupid thing. All right. I want to set this to what he said. I want to set this to...
Kilo Sierra Mike
2992.
Oscar. Altimeter 2992. Alpha 320.
Okay, that's the speed. Alright, we're just going to keep going. Screw it. Screw it. Go ahead and turn that off, though. There we go. Well, look at that scenery. Look at that. All right. It's looking good.
Speed is not okay for next flat position. Speed is not okay for next flat position.
Center November 03 X-ray Papa.
This thing's just leaving me out in the dust here. Maybe I should look that up too. So we figured out the transponder. Now we have to figure out the altimeter. Let's go ahead and look this up. X-plane set altimeter. I remember older versions of X-plane, like X-plane 8 and 9 and stuff like that. It used to be so much simpler. Like it used to actually show an arrow about where you're supposed to fly. Even though maybe that's too easy for some people. All right, we're gonna have a altimeter. All right, so let's see here. Real altimeter. Here we go. It's another tutorial. Okay, this is how you set a real altimeter. That's what this thing's telling me. That's not what I need. Alright, I got a better idea. This is what we're going to do. So we're going to cancel this approach, and I'm actually going to... Let me get my iPad Pro out. And I'm going to use the map, the flight simulator app that I have, and we're just going to do this like old school. We're just going to use this map, and we're going to fly towards the airport, and we'll do an approach when we get there. Because this X-Planes air traffic control is notoriously crap, and I was actually just looking this up now, and other people kind of agree with this assessment. Anyways, we have this pause now, so I'm going to search the App Store. I love this big iPad Pro. For, let's see, X-Plane. One of these I want you to pay for, and the other one's... I'm not doing that. I believe it's called X-Mapper Pro is the name of it. There it is, X-Mapper. Alright, so I'm downloading this now. Probably going to have to set it up, but should only take a second. Here we go, that's downloaded. But I don't let me sign in or some crap like that. Alright, saying explain limits, that's where you can still try it. Settings, data, output. Alright, so here we go. So we're up here to settings, network, data output. Here we go. Sending data to, alright, so open settings, data output, general data output. Okay, so this is different than it used to be. Data output, okay, there we go. General data output, where is that? Okay, there we go. Check anyone network via UDP. Where is that? Network via UDP. 17, enter IP address. We're going to do what this app is telling me. So what I have right here, I have an iPad Pro set up with an app that has it's basically like an add-on for X-Plane. So it's going to map 10.0.0. And so it's going to connect with my PC that I'm flying X-Plane on, and it's going to, the app, because this app is actually designed for real pilots. So what it's going to do is the X-Plane is going to say where the plane is and the altitude and all that. And this app is actually going to think that I'm in a real plane or flying a real plane. And it's going to give me all the, like the guidance and stuff that I need. 10.0.0.17 is what this is saying. Port 49008. Here we go. Done. Close. Alright, so I just set it up. So the way this thing was zoomed into Japan for whatever reason. So I just set this thing up here. And it should send it. This has worked before, so we'll just wait to see if it sends the coordinates through to this app. All right, so 10.0.0.17490008. Yeah. Okay, so that's set correctly. Network via UDP, and so we need to send data to output. Okay, so we need the weather. No, we don't want that. No show in cockpit. Network via. Okay, so this is why. So it wasn't sending it over the network. So we need to send the location, all plane, latitude. Okay, there we go. Yes. So now it shows up in the app. All right, there we go. Now we got it in the app. Let's get the longitude sent to. There we go. Altitude. There we go. So now I got it on my screen here in my app. So now what we need to do is tell it that we want to go to Las Vegas. This is on my app here. Find the airport in Las Vegas. So I know it's frustrating when you can't see this stuff. McCarran Airport. There we go. Can I drop a pin there? No, but now this is going to tell me what direction to fly in. Okay, so this is done. Let's go ahead and unpause this, and we are ready to go. We're going to go ahead and cancel IFR, and we're now free of the clutches of this thing here. And there we go. All right, so now it looks like, according to this map, we're going to have to bank to the right. Actually, I'm going to tweet a screenshot of this. So if you go to my Twitter account, and follow if you'd like to, you can see what I'm looking at here. So let me go ahead and send this. Let me pause this. Go to photos, 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 camera roll. Here we go. Go ahead and tweet this out. There, Twitter. So let's call this. No, I don't want swipe. Let's X-Plane app from my live stream. All right, so I just tweeted that. So if you go to my Twitter right now, you can check that out. So this is what I've been setting up. It's this app right here. That it's basically got GPS. So you can see the plane shows the app is designed for real pilots, but X-Plane will pretend like that's what it is, and it'll tell us where I am. So this map's showing me where I need to go, and all of that stuff. So anyways, back to the app, and let's unpause, and let's keep going. Here we go. So we're actually going to have to keep banking right here.
November 03 X-ray. Papa. Fly
This
heading
thing's actually not even talking to me anymore,
340.
so I'm going to shut it off.
Heading 340, November 0.
All right, there we go. We're lined up pretty well now with Las Vegas. There we go. I don't know how many, booster seats and phone books you need to sit on. Like, you're going to be like 7 feet tall to see out of this window here in this cockpit. So he says they just joined what plane we're flying. This is an A320neo is what we're flying. So you can see that here. At the airport? No, that's something else.
November 03 X-ray. Papa. Fly heading 140.
Heading 140, November.
So right now we're heading straight towards Las Vegas. I don't know how long this is going to take at this rate. But anyways, we're getting there. So welcome aboard. Why are we bobbing up and down? I don't like that. No, stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Speed is not okay for next flaps position. Speed is not okay for next flaps position. Speed is not okay for next flaps position. Speed is not okay for next flaps position.
Just turn the engines down there. There we go. Now it looks like we evened out there. Might have been hitting some turbulence. Who knows? So we're making our way to Las Vegas. It's supposed to be a 40-minute flight in real life, but got my reservations about this thing. There you go. You can see we're moving there. Zoom out in the distance. Oh, look at all the little roads and the houses and all of that. Look at that. you can see we are indeed moving. So right now we are over. We're over North Hollywood right now, according to my map. And we're moving about, will this thing tell me how fast we're going? Not in the freeware version, apparently. Alright, well, that's alright. Now we're over Panorama City in LA. So it's pretty much just a straight line we're flying at this point. It's just a straight line through to Las Vegas. I got the throttle all the way up.
Speed is not okay for next flaps position. Speed check. Flaps 0.
So there we go. You know what I want to do? I want to set up a camera angle that shows like the engines out from the cockpit. Does this have a free camera? View, move, right. No, that's not what I want. View, cycle 3 valve, geographically, blah, 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 blah. Flight, file. There used to be a way to set a custom. I know there still is. I know how to save it. I just need to be able to set it up. That's zooming. That's not what I want. If I go to this and I turn around, I think I can do this. So if you just move this way. This might not let me move outside the cockpit, though. No, it is. All right. Perfect. Wow, that's a nice detailed cockpit. Tremendous. All right, so what I want to do is I want to get like a nice shot of the window here. Kind of looking out the window, if you know what I mean. I like looking at the engine. Go forwards. There we go. So you couldn't do this with the 737. Oh, that's a nice angle. Look at that. A little bit too zoomed in, though, for my liking. Actually, is that good? What do you think? Let me know in the chat what you think. Actually, maybe we should be more back here. No, go out, go out, go out. There you go. Then go to the right. Go out. I think that's good right there. Now go out a little bit more, out a little bit more, out a little bit more, or up. That's fine, whatever. All right, can we zoom? That's good there. All right, we're gonna stick with this this view here. We're gonna go ahead and save that. Make that Control 8. So now if I move over here, 8 brings us right back. If I go out here, 8 brings us back to that view. Very nice. And we'll go ahead and keep going. So I'm not even touching the yoke. I'm not touching the pedals. I'm not really doing a whole lot of anything here because it's just a straight shot to Vegas, and I think we're lined up just right. Maybe go to the right a little bit. Just move this a little bit to the right. There we go. I think that's enough. So. Are we going up? I want to. Can we just maintain a? I like this altitude here. Go ahead and keep that. Go ahead and go to our other view. There we go. So I think I can just leave it there at this point. I'm really... The plane's kind of flying itself. It's not flying itself. I've just got it lined up for where it needs to go. So I want to try to figure out how long this is going to take. So I'm on my big iPad Pro. I wish I had the pencil that comes with it. It's too cheap to buy that. My friend has one, though. I do like it. Anyways, because I can start like drawing out the flight plan, like real fancy. But anyway, so it took us about a minute to go. Well, actually, let me time it out here. Let me see how long it takes to go. I'm gonna put my finger on the screen. I'll see how long it takes for this thing to get there. So we'll start timing now. 4:10 p.m. So by the way, when we get to Vegas, I'll tell you what we're doing there. First of all, I think we're going to Bellagio. We're going to Caesars, all right? I know which machines I want to play. We're going to play some poker, some Texas Hold'em. Hitting up the machines. I also want to go to the pawn shop from Pawn Stars. Let's see if I can do that in real life. Well, no, I mean in the simulator. I'm going to be doing that in real life in a few months, and I'm going to be going there. All right, so there we go. So 410. So it took about 50 seconds for this thing to go that far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So by my terrible math, this is going to take about 17 minutes to get there. So what I did was, this was terrible. So what I did, I have this iPad Pro app here that's tracking my plane, and I looked at the width of my finger. I watched how long it took the plane to go the width of my finger on the map. It's like about 1 minute or so, give or take. And Las Vegas is about 17 widths of my finger away from where we are. So 17 times a minute, 17 minutes, so we should be there in about 17 minutes. One of the things I have noticed, this wing has been flexing all around. Now, X-Plane used to never have that, so in real life, wings, you know, they bend. But in X-Plane, it would just be super rigid, and it would never bend at all. But now it does. So X-Plane 11, it's a little bit more realistic. The graphics are also really nice, so you gotta love that. Right now, if you want to follow along, if you take out your phone or your iPad or whatever, or a computer or some other screen, and you pull up a map, you can follow our progress here. So right now, we're over Palmdale, California, and we're heading directly northeast to Las Vegas. So it's going to be, so I did say it would be 40 minutes before. That's what I took. We're going way too fast, so it's going to be 17 minutes. So, anyways. That's going to be like 15 minutes at this point. Tell me what you think about this view. If you'd prefer another view, I can move it. I think this view is pretty cool. Because I'm following along. Uh-oh, something's beeping. Something's beeping. Master Warren. What is it? Are there fighter jets coming at us? I got the nose up here, 26,000 feet. We're actually going to go ahead and bring that down. It's a little bit too high. Because this flight's actually not going that far.
X-ray, Papa. Fly heading 010.
Go ahead and bring this thing down a little bit. Let me turn the engine down.
Spoilers full.
Here we go.
November 01.
Bring her down just a little bit here.
050.
Heading 050.
I am starving, I'll tell you that right now.
X-ray, Papa.
Streams make me hungry. I don't know why. So I'm trying to lower the altitude here.
03 X-ray, Papa, Kilo, Oscar, November, Tango.
For some reason, it's like stuck going straight.
Kilo, Oscar, November, Tango.
If I move the camera here, you can see I got the flaps up and everything. Right now, it's starting to go down a little bit. There we go.
November 02 X-ray, Papa, fly heading 150.
Speed is
If I
not
turn the
available.
flaps down, what happens?
150, November,
That makes it want to go up.
X-ray, Papa.
All right, there we go. Now it's going down. Go ahead and retract the speed brakes. I'm going to bring it down to like 25,000 feet. That's where I think it should be. Just 25,000 even.
Spoilers full.
Spoilers back out. This is totally how you're not supposed to fly a plane. I just want to point that out there. Somebody said in the chat, ask the flight attendant for food. That's a good idea. In real life. Hope everybody's enjoying the flight so far. I should... Let me know if you want me to make this a series, because I have fun doing this.
01 X-ray, Papa, fly heading
Should have come up with really
040.
short flights to do.
Heading 040, November, 01 X-ray, Papa.
So anyways, I'm zoomed in on this, because this is telling me what the altitude is, and it's staying just barely positive, and now we're starting to go down. Alright, there we go. I don't know if I'll let go of that. Now it's going to go back up.
Spoilers full.
November 03 X-ray, Papa, Kilo, Oscar, November, Tango, altimeter 2992.
Go ahead and
Kilo,
descend a little bit
Oscar,
here.
November, Tango, altimeter 2992, November, 03 X-ray, Papa.
November 01 X-ray, Papa, fly heading 080.
Heading 080, November 01, X-ray, Papa.
November 01, X-ray, Papa. Fly heading 030.
Heading 030, November 01, X-ray, Papa.
I have no idea why this thing, it just does not want to descend.
Spoilers full.
I think it's the speed. Let's try to slow it down a little bit. The engines haven't been on for like 10 minutes, just in case you're wondering. They're all the way down. So we're gonna try to slow down to 300. We'll see what happens.
November 02, X-ray, Papa. Fly heading 070.
Heading 070, November 02, X-ray, Papa.
Spoilers full.
November 01, X-ray, Papa. Fly heading 080.
Heading 080.
So I'm just kind of watching this thing now.
01, X-ray, Papa.
Because I don't like that it won't go down. I've got the yoke pressed all the way forwards, and it's just not going down here for some reason. As far as location goes, we are, if you want to look this up, if you got like Google Maps, we are currently over Newberry Springs, California. That's currently where, actually no, that's not accurate. Barstow, California, that's what we're over right now. B-A-R-S-T-O-W, California, we're flying right over right now.
Speed is not okay for next flaps position. Speed is not okay for next flaps position.
November 03, X-ray, Papa. Fly heading 080.
Heading 080, November 03, X-ray, Papa.
I'm going to use my pedals here. I want to move a little bit to the left, because we're just a little bit off where we want to be going. There we go. Straighten that out a little bit. Alright, so we're getting there. We're exactly at the halfway point between Los Angeles and Las Vegas.
November 01, X-ray, Papa. Fly heading 160.
So we're going to start to descend.
160, November 01, X-ray, Papa.
So you can see, nice view of the desert there.
November 01,
That's what we're flying over.
Papa. Fly heading 200.
Heading 200, November 01, X-ray, Papa.
November 03, X-ray, Papa. Fly heading 340.
Heading 340, November 03, X-ray, Papa.
Just want to go ahead and check the yoke here. The settings on this, it's basically the joystick. So that's throttle. Okay, so yeah, so that's right. It's not inaccurate. That's fine. All right, so we don't have to adjust that then.
Spoilers full.
November 03, X-ray, Papa. Fly heading 160.
Heading 160, November 03, X-ray, Papa.
November 02, X-ray, Papa. Fly heading 180.
Alright, so for those of you following along, we are currently over...
X-ray, Papa.
Let's see, we are over the middle of nowhere right
Heading
now.
120.
It's not even a town under here.
Heading 120.
The closest thing is Goldstone Lake, California. It's actually this lake off to the left here.
November 02 X-ray.
Over there.
Papa. Fly heading 180.
Heading 180. November 02 X-ray.
Somebody
Papa.
asked in the chat if there's multiplayer on this. There actually is. I don't think anybody uses it. Or like if you have to be on a local network or who knows. So we are about... I'd say we're about 5 minutes away at this point. It's probably a good estimate.
November 01 X-ray. Papa. Fly heading 170.
Heading 170. November 01 X-ray. Papa.
November 03 X-ray. Papa. Fly heading 170.
Heading 170. November 03 X-ray. Papa.
So there's a little airport down there. What is that? That is Bicycle Lake Army Airfield, straight below us there. Down there, if you look that up, you can see where we are on Google Maps.
Spoilers full.
Let's see where we are now. We're about to cross over from California to Nevada. We are currently over Tecopa, California. Tecopa, California. That's where we're at. So, at this point, what I want to do, I want to try to set the autopilot to land itself in California. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit M for map, and we're going to see if we can't find KINS, KLAS. I guess we're not close enough yet. All right, but when we are, I'm going to try to set the autopilot to land itself there. We'll see what happens. Somebody says, what's the name of the plane? This is a A320neo. What do those papers say? Just maps. It's a map quest. Look at the level of detail. You can see like the print on the window and everything. So we're currently over... Man, we're in the middle of nowhere. On the map I'm looking at, it's just the same as it looks out the window here. It's literally the middle of friggin' nowhere where we are right now. So, getting there. We're about 4 minutes away. So I said 5 minutes away, like 10 minutes ago.
03 X-ray Papa Kilo Hotel November Delta altimeter 2992.
Kilo, Hotel, November.
If I pause this, I want to see
2992, November 03 X-ray, Papa.
if I try to get an arrival. KLAS, there we go. En route altitude, let's do 2,000. File that. Request clearance.
Alpha 320, cleared IFR to Kilo, Lima, Alpha, Sierra, as filed. Maintain.
Let's see how this works.
Squawk 4700. Alpha 320, descend and maintain 3000, Kilo, Delta, Alpha, Golf, altimeter 2992. Alpha 320, squawk 4700. Alpha 320, cleared IFR to Kilo, Lima, Alpha, Sierra, as filed. Maintain 3000, squawk 4700.
Cleared IFR to Kilo, Lima, Alpha, Sierra, as filed. Maintain 3000, squawk 4700, Alpha 320.
Alright, so we're getting there now. I want to have the autopilot do this here. So we need to set the altimeter. What do they say the altimeter should be set at? Can we get them to say that again? Press altimeter.
Alpha 320, November, Victor 65, altimeter.
It's not me. Oh, that is me.
2.
Altimeter 29902. Alright, 29902. This is the thing we had trouble setting earlier. Wonder if this thing isn't designed for X-Plane 11. Let's turn that on. Let's turn autopilot on.
1, cross-check.
Let's turn on that. And let's speed.
Alpha 320, descend and maintain 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Victor 65, altimeter
It's just not going for this.
2. Alpha 320, fly heading 060.
Okay, so now the autopilot, as you can see here, is keeping it kind of level. It's just keeping it doing what it's doing now. But what we need it to do is fly 060, which is, that makes sense. If you think about it like on a map, like a compass, so it's like 60 degrees, which is where we need to fly, because we're flying northeast. Check my email here. Hold on one second. No, I don't want your ads. All right, so 1 second. So you refresh your email, you get like 100 emails. All right, so I want to set this thing for what it said. So it wants me to go. The heading needs to be 060. Heading. Okay, now it went to 34. So it's possible to change it. So I unpause it.
Autopilot 1, cross-check.
So let's see if it starts turning here. Is that the current? No, that's the current heading. I want the heading it's telling me to go. Speed. 300. Okay, heading, altitude. It's not letting me change altitude. Okay, now it's just slowed way the hell down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So that did not sound good, did it?
Autopilot 1, cross-check.
Okay, the speed is just plummeting on this thing. Uh-oh, we should probably shut that off.
Alpha 320, resume on navigation.
Resume own it. No, I want you to do it.
On navigation, Alpha 320.
No! This friggin' thing. Why does the speed just fall off a cliff? Why did that happen? Alright. 300.
Alpha 3.
Because when I hit this.
Descend and maintain 3000. November. Victor 65. Altimeter 2992.
Now we're descending. Oh man, this is we might crash this thing. Okay, this is not looking good. We're going down. So not words you want to hear. Oh no, we're losing altitude quickly. Oh, damn. We screwed this thing up royally. I don't even know how to fix it now. So turn it this way. How do you go back that way? Crummy controls this thing has. Alright, turn flight director off.
Alpha 320. Y heading 0,
We're just going to do this
7,
ourselves.
0.
Alright, so we just took back control
Heading
from the
070
plane.
Alpha 320.
Because it's not, it was I didn't trust that it was starting to like descend and do weird stuff like that. And now it's doing it again. It just keeps cutting the engine on its own. Why is it doing that? Alright, shut this off. Nope, now it's going back up.
November 0.
It'll land this
3,
friggin' thing. Alright, so we just crossed over into Nevada.
0.
Heading 12.
By the way, this might be a good time to subscribe, because this thing's probably gonna crash, so. Part of this has to do with the fact this is like a payware plane. It's not from the
November
creator of
Victor
X-Plane.
65, altimeter 29992.
November Victor 65 altimeter 299.
Turn flight director back on.
3 X-ray Papa.
Speed 265. I don't know why it's holding
Alpha
265 for.
320.
This whole time it's been completely unwilling to let me change the altitude. I don't know why.
Altimeter
Now it's just cut the engine again.
29991.
Just cut the friggin' engines again.
0. Resume on navigation.
Alright, I'll tell you what. I got a better idea for this thing. Let me go into this setting here. Let me go ahead and put this on. Let me go to this. Let me type in where we want to go. KALS. Customize. We're going to be landing. Let me check my map at this one here. We're going to need a 10 nautical mile approach. Go ahead and confirm that. There we go. There's that. Good. Go ahead and get like a nice sunset going here. Spend the same time for like this whole video. So so that's, what is that, 6 hours before minutes? It's like 6:45 p.m. I think it's 7:45. Okay, that's a little bit too late. Yeah, even. There we go. All right, nice. Good. Start new flight. No, it's not what we want to do. This is good. 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 Okay, now it's loading. Uh-oh. What did we do? What did we do? All right, it's a little bit too... let's go ahead and back that off a bit. Make that 18. There, good. Apply, good. All right, that's looking good, looking good. Wing view, everything's looking good, looking good, looking good. All right, now we want to go ahead and set our autopilot here. Yeah, because now we're now 10 miles outside of LAS, Las Vegas. All right, let's go ahead and go to our map. This is how you set autopilot here, if you were ever wondering. So we're going to LAS, excuse me, down here. That's right here, and then the airport to LAS, and then the runway we want. 1 second, is this one. There we go. So we want IFR low en route is this 110. We're gonna turn tune. Both of these GPSs that we got here, we're gonna have these both set for this runway we want to land at. So tune nav 1, tune nav 2 for our ILS. That is good. We're gonna go ahead and put flight director on. We're gonna go to altitude, set that. Actually, I'm going to turn that off. Vertical speed, let's go down to 2,000 with that. And then once we get within the glide scope here, which is basically this arrow here, once we're within that glide scope, we can go ahead and use go ahead and set this approach button here. So I think we're good. So the plane should take over.
Landing gear, landing gear.
Let's go ahead and put that out. There we go. Okay, so now the plane's doing this itself. The plane is landing it for us here. Or at least it should be. Let me go ahead and turn on approach, speed. Flight director's on.
November 03 X-ray Papa Kilo Victor Golf Tango altimeter 299er2.
Just got a couple more things we have to do here. That's good. Yeah, but no. There's something else I'm missing. Altitude. Oh, there we go. Command.
Victor Golf
Both of these commands.
299er2 November 03.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That's what we want. Can we go ahead and hide? No, we don't want that. Shut that off.
November 01
Shut this
X-ray
off.
Papa Y heading 320.
There we go. All right, here we go. All right, so we're coming in for a landing. Las Vegas at this time. We're going to need to put their seat in the upright position. Tray table, everything's stored away. Put that up. Put the bag that's in front of you. Put that thing under the seat. Put the laptop away. You know, open up the windows. You know, turn off Netflix. All that stuff there. So we're going to go ahead and pause this thing and check. We're currently in the glide scope here. We're going to go ahead and go to the cockpit. And we're going to go ahead and do... all right, we already did. We got our approach set. All right, we're good. We are good here. Go ahead and turn on flaps to 10. Those are coming down now. We're going to go ahead and land. We are in... beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Beautiful Las Vegas. Hitting the casinos here. And we're coming in a little bit too hot here for our liking. But here you can see all the hotels, all the lights in the distance there. Hopefully this works. Got a nice wing view there. Can see us coming in hot. I prefer this view when I'm landing.
November 02 X-ray Papa Y heading 170.
Heading 170.
Brake should be on.
November 02 X-ray.
Here we go.
November 02 X-ray
Coming in hot.
Y heading 260.
Oh, God, we're coming in a little bit too hot.
Heading 260. November 02 X-ray Papa.
All right, so once we touch down, we're going to hit reverse thrust. Here we go. Oh, wow, this is way too fast. This is way too fast. Way too fast. Holy crap, that's way too fast. Reverse thrust. Reverse all that. Actually, we're good. Plane did it for us. Here we go. All right, touchdown. We didn't crash. Look at that. Holy crap. All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn off the brake. Put the spoilers back up. We're good. Put the flaps back up. And we're going to go ahead and taxi over to the runway here. Not the runway, I'm sorry. To the terminal. Which is... where would that be, precisely? We can turn night vision goggles on here. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Turn the engine down. Night vision goggles aren't doing jack. Pause this thing. Let's go to the tower. Oh, okay. So is this where is the terminal over here? No, this is just the tower. Where is the terminal? That's kind of what I'm wondering at this point. Is that it over there? Those are houses. Well, where is it? Does it have one? Oh, you know what I think it is? I think it's because this thing doesn't even have scenery for this airport. That's why we just got the runways and nothing else. Alright, so then I guess that's just going to have to do it here. We're going to have to pretend that we went over to we're going to have to pretend we went to the terminal, so I'll have to go ahead and pause it. Alright, guys, well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, I'm going to... As soon as this thing's done, I'm just going to release the live stream today. We're just going to have it come out today. Because, you know... Who wants to wait? You did not have landing lights on. Well, there's no airport, to be honest with you. Like, there's no terminal at all here. So it's not like there's anybody else taxiing. We should get the runway. Not the runway. I should get the scenery for this. But landing lights, you can actually turn those on if we go. I do know how to turn those on. I'm going to put the brake on. Where are our landing lights? They're up here? Yeah, here they are. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. There you go. You got your nice lights on. There's your lights. See them blinking under there? See those nice red lights you got? There we go. Alright, guys, what's going to do with this video? Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, that sort of thing. So there was no crash. We did a good... I can't believe this actually worked. That is pretty surprising to me. But yeah, so we made it from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. It's a little bit longer than we wanted, but we did it. So if you want to see more X-Plane live streams, let me know. That's a nice shot right there. Look at that. And we can do some more. But other than that, until next time, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching.